we're going to demonstrate how to make an una-avo roll. For this, we're going to use unagi, a freshwater eel, and avocado. Now, our unagi usually comes pre-cooked. We're going to want to reheat it. To do this, we can either use a grill or a toaster oven, and we'll do that now before we make the roll. We're going to start with a half sheet of nori on the cutting board with the rough side facing up. Then we're going to dampen our hands before we take roughly 150 grams of sushi rice and lightly pack it into a small ball. And then we're going to spread the rice over the nori. And we're going to cover the surface entirely. We want to make sure it's evenly distributed and that we cover all the edges as well. And once we've done this, we're going to sprinkle some sesame seeds over the rice. Now we're going to apply a small amount of unagi sauce before laying our avocado and unagi down. Give a little extra flavor. After we preheat the unagi, before we put it inside of our roll, we're going to want to cut them in half. I'm at a slight diagonal here, and this will help to be able to spread the pieces out and distribute them evenly inside of the roll. Distribute our avocado evenly across the center. We'll take our unagi, and I've cut the unagi slices in half to help distribute them across the roll more evenly and spread them out. Now at this point we're ready to wrap this roll up. We can take the side closest to us, put our thumbs underneath, and stabilize the materials inside. We'll hold them down with our fingers. And wrap the nori over the top of the ingredients. We want to tuck it in, make sure it's tight, and then continue to wrap until the far side of the nori is at the bottom. Now we're using a plastic covered makisu we use to press the rolls with no ingredients on the top. And we're going to place this flat side facing down. We're going to apply pressure slightly downwards and then in at the base of the roll, and then even pressure across the roll. We'll move our makisu over slightly and form any loose rice on the ends of the sushi roll. And now we're ready to cut this roll. We're going to cut this into 6 equal pieces. And it will help when cutting rolls without plastic wrap on top to wet the knife. And this will prevent the sushi rice from sticking to the knife and pulling away from the roll, resulting in cleaner cuts. We'll start by cutting it directly in half. Take one side and overlap it with the other. And we'll cut a third section off of this. And then with this remaining section, we'll cut this directly in half. And now we're ready to plate the unavo. We're going to lay a bamboo leaf down on the plate, or sasanoha, a little extra decoration. Once again, I'm going to wet my hands before handling the roll. We're going to lay these sections on the side. I'm going to find the nicest looking sides facing up. And if the roll's not perfectly evenly cut, you can put any tall section in the middle, so it'll help balance out the roll. And then we'll lay the sections next to each other, spread out at a diagonal like this, and just place it right across the center of the plate. We want to make sure our spacing on each side is even. And for our final touch, we're going to add a little bit more unagi sauce on top of the roll. And we're just going to dab a little bit on each piece. And we don't want to cover the whole piece with the sauce. We just want a little bit of sauce in the middle. And here's our completed una-avo roll.